James Patterson is one of the most prolific authors of our time, famous for his suspenseful thrillers and fast-paced storytelling. Known for series like Alex Cross and Women's Murder Club, Patterson has sold millions of copies worldwide and has shared numerous insights on writing. His advice is perfect for aspiring writers looking to craft stories that grab readers' attention and keep them hooked. Here's a look at some of Patterson's most impactful tips and how you can use them in your own writing journey. 1. Start with a powerful story idea. Patterson emphasizes that a strong story starts with a compelling idea. He spends considerable time refining his story concepts to ensure they're engaging and have the potential to captivate an audience. Advice: before you dive into writing, focus on your story's core idea. Ask yourself, what makes this story unique and interesting? Brainstorm and explore different angles to ensure it's original and has enough depth to sustain an entire novel. Example: Patterson's Along Came a Spider centers on a gripping kidnapping case, which immediately sets the stage for a suspenseful plot. He didn't just want a detective story, he wanted a twisty, high-stakes thriller that would set the foundation for his popular Alex Cross series. Practical tip: try writing a one-sentence summary or elevator pitch for your idea. If it feels strong, build out a short paragraph or premise that outlines the main conflict, the protagonist's goals, and the stakes involved. This will help solidify the story idea in your mind and act as a guide as you write. 2. Create a detailed outline. Patterson is a firm believer in outlining, stating that a solid structure is key to crafting a cohesive and engaging novel. He spends time mapping out every chapter and scene before he writes, so he knows where the story is going at all times. Advice: outline your novel before starting. An outline helps you stay organized, prevents writer's block, and allows you to spot potential issues with the story's structure early on. Example: Patterson's books are known for their short, high-energy chapters. Each chapter often ends with a cliffhanger, propelling readers forward. To achieve this, he carefully plans each chapter's purpose and position in the story arc. Practical tip: start by outlining major plot points or beats. Then, divide your outline into chapters and list what needs to happen in each one. Consider ending each chapter with a question, cliffhanger, or teaser to keep readers eager to turn the page.
Hi and welcome in our channel Alive Inc. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe for our future videos, and thank you very much in advance.
3. Hook the reader from the first page. Patterson is known for beginning his novels with a strong hook. In his masterclass, he mentions that the first chapter is like a promise to the reader. It sets the tone and pulls them into the story. Advice: don't wait to warm up your story. Start with action, conflict, or a mystery that immediately captures the reader's curiosity. Example: in The Big Bad Wolf, Patterson introduces the reader to an intense crime right from the start. The suspense is immediate, leaving readers with a strong desire to know what happens next. Practical tip: begin with a scene that places the protagonist in a situation of conflict, whether physical, emotional, or psychological. This makes readers feel connected to the characters and story right away, creating a sense of urgency that draws them in. 4. Keep chapters short and intense. Patterson's signature short chapters are a significant factor in his novel's readability. Each chapter is typically only a few pages long, providing a burst of action or information before moving to the next. Advice: try breaking your story into shorter chapters. This makes the book feel fast-paced and more dynamic, appealing to readers who enjoy quick, engaging reads. Example: in the Alex Cross series, short chapters keep the pace relentless, with each scene ending in a way that pushes the reader forward. This technique makes it easy for readers to keep going, even if they initially plan to read only a few pages. Practical tip: aim to end each chapter with a mini cliffhanger or an unanswered question. This technique works well in thrillers and mysteries, but can add suspense to any genre. Practice ending chapters on a high note, so readers are eager to continue. 5. Build deep, relatable characters. For Patterson, a successful story isn't just about plot. It's about characters who feel real. His novels feature well-rounded, memorable characters, particularly his protagonists and antagonists, whose motivations and personalities make readers care about the outcome. Advice: take time to develop your characters' backgrounds, motivations, and personalities. Give them strengths, flaws, and complex emotions to make them relatable. Example: Alex Cross is a good example of a complex protagonist with a strong moral code and a drive for justice, but he's also portrayed as a family man with vulnerabilities. This balance adds layers to his character, making him relatable and memorable. Practical tip: write a character profile that includes details like age, physical description, backstory, goals, and personal challenges. Then, consider how these traits affect their choices in the story. 6. Use dialogue to reveal character and drive the plot. Patterson is skilled at using dialogue to reveal character traits and keep the story moving forward. He believes that every piece of dialogue should have a purpose, whether it's revealing something about the character, advancing the plot, or adding tension. Advice: make your dialogue purposeful. Avoid small talk unless it adds to the scene's mood or the character's development. Example: in Kiss the Girls, Patterson's dialogue is sharp, often highlighting the differences between characters' personalities and beliefs. This dynamic dialogue helps deepen relationships while revealing critical story elements. Practical tip: when writing dialogue, ask yourself, what does this reveal about the character? Or, how does this advance the story? Keep each line intentional and impactful. 7. Pace your story carefully. Patterson's novels are page-turners because of their well-balanced pacing. He alternates between high-intensity scenes and moments that allow readers to catch their breath, creating a rhythm that keeps readers engaged without overwhelming them. Advice: balance fast-paced scenes with quieter moments to give readers a break. This contrast keeps the suspense alive while allowing time for character development. Example: Patterson often shifts between action-packed crime scenes and moments where characters reflect on personal dilemmas. This helps keep the momentum going without making the story feel too one-note. Practical tip: map out your pacing in your outline. Alternate scenes of conflict or suspense with calmer, introspective moments. This ebb and flow create a dynamic reading experience that keeps readers hooked. 8. Embrace the unexpected with plot twists. Plot twists are essential in a Patterson novel. He enjoys throwing curveballs that surprise readers while still making sense within the story's context. Advice: plan plot twists that feel earned. Look for opportunities to surprise readers, but make sure these surprises are supported by hints and foreshadowing. Example: in Invisible, Patterson leads readers through a complex mystery with twists that are shocking yet believable, thanks to clues woven throughout the story. Practical tip: review your plot and brainstorm potential twists. Add subtle hints earlier in the story to make these twists feel logical in hindsight. Test your twist with readers to see if it feels surprising yet fitting. 9. Write every day, even when it's hard. Consistency is a key part of Patterson's writing philosophy. He writes every day, often early in the morning, to build momentum and maintain a strong connection to the story. Advice: make writing a daily habit, even if you can only dedicate a short amount of time each day. Daily practice helps you progress and keeps the story fresh in your mind. Example: Patterson's discipline allows him to produce multiple books each year. He doesn't wait for inspiration. Instead, he shows up and writes, building momentum over time. Practical tip: set a specific word count goal, whether it's 100 or 1,000 words per day. Writing consistently, even in small amounts, helps develop your skills and keeps your story moving forward. 10. Revise, refine, and seek constructive feedback. Patterson knows that the magic often happens in the revision stage. He revises his drafts to tighten the pacing, enhance characters, and ensure the story flows smoothly. Advice: approach revision with a critical eye. Focus on improving pacing, eliminating unnecessary scenes, and enhancing character depth. Example: in interviews, Patterson has shared how he revises with a focus on clarity and excitement. He fine-tunes each scene to ensure it serves the story and maintains reader interest. Practical tip: after completing a draft, take a break before revising to gain perspective. Consider joining a writer's group or working with beta readers who can provide objective feedback, especially on plot coherence and pacing. Conclusion: James Patterson's writing tips reflect years of experience crafting novels that keep readers on the edge of their seats. By focusing on a strong story idea, structuring your plot, creating compelling characters, and pacing your story effectively, you can emulate his techniques and improve your own writing. Try incorporating Patterson's methods into your routine and watch your storytelling skills grow. Happy writing! Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and see you all in the next video.